Throughout this video, if you need more time to complete work, please pause the video. Please check your homework 9.7. Please pause the video. Lesson 9.8, compare numbers using place value. Joy and Zach flipped 3 number cards. Then they made a number. Joy made 501 and Zach made 510. Who made the greater number? How do you know? Use place value blocks to help you solve or draw quick pictures. Please pause the video so you can complete this exercise. So Joy and Zach flipped cards. Joy made the number 501. I'm placing it in a place value chart. Zach made 510. When we use the place value chart to look at the number, we start from the greatest number, which is the hundreds, and we go to the least greatest. So both Joy and Zach had 500s. So that's exactly the same. So we could cross it out. Now we have to go to the next greatest value. And when I look here, I see that Joy, and I'm going to label the chart, Joy had 0 tens and Zach had 1 10, which means that Zach's number 510 is greater than 501. We can also show this with quick pictures. So here, both Joy and Zach have 500s. And Zach has 500. And then Joy has 0 tens, but Zach has 1 10. And have 10 is greater than 0. You can even write the numbers in expanded form and compare the numbers. 500 plus 10 plus 0, 500 plus 0 plus 1. This time, Joy's number is on the bottom and Zach is on the top. So 500 and 500, and then we see the 10 and the 0. 10 is greater than 0, so we know that 510 is greater than 0. And then I'm going to write it out. 510 is greater than 501. Let's look at it again. When comparing numbers, you can use a place value chart and use base 10 blocks or draw quick pictures to find which number is greater. 213 or 231. If I wanted to prove that one number was greater than the others, I could show it with quick pictures or expanded form even. So here's the number 213, 2 flats, 1 long, 3 ones, and 231. 2 flats, 3 longs, and 1 cube. So I see both of them have 200. We could cross that out. Now I'm going to the tens. There's only 1 10 here and 3 10s here. So I already know that this one would be greater. 231 is greater than 213. Let's look at my place value chart. We start with the greatest number. They both have 2s in their hundreds. So now I have to go to my tens. I'm going to circle the 10 that is greater. So to have 3 10s is greater than having 1 10. So the number 231 is greater than 213. This time, instead of writing the words greater, I use the symbol for greater. So there's 2 ways you could remember which symbol is greater and which one is less than. I like to think about it this way. When the greater sign is pointing to the smaller number, it's making fun of it. It's saying here, 231 is pointing to 213 and going, na, 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 I'm a bigger number. Some people like to use the alligator. They say that the alligator's mouth wants to eat the biggest number. So the mouth is open. So right here looks like the opening of a mouth and the alligator going chomp, chomp, chomp. So it would be pointing, the mouth would be facing the greatest number. So you could use my way or the alligator way. I like my way, pointing to the number and making fun of it. Use place value to compare numbers. Start by looking at the digit in the greatest place. Look at the symbols, greater than, less than, equal to. So now let's compare these two numbers. 239, is it greater than, less than, or equal to 179? If you said greater, you're correct. See the numbers pointing to the other number and saying, na, 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 na. Use place values to compare numbers. Start by looking at the digit in the greatest place first. So we're looking at the hundreds place. They both have the same hundreds. They both have the same tens. Now let's go to the ones. Which number is greater? Seven is greater than 5 ones, so we know that 437 is greater, but now let's write the right symbol. So 435, is it greater than, less than, or equal to 437? So we know that it is less than. See, the mouth of the alligator is facing towards the largest number. Compare the numbers. Write greater than, less than, or equal to 519 and 572. When we read this, we read it like a sentence. 519 is greater than or less than 572. The answer is less than. $816 is greater than, less than, or equal to 819. You can use a place value chart to help you. So if we would fill in the place value chart, it would be 816, 819. It's easy to see. They both have the same hundreds. They both have the same tens. Now I have to look at the ones. 9 is greater than 6. So 816 is less than 819. Independent practice. Please turn to page 555. You will complete 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. On page 556, you will complete 13, 15, 16. Please pause the video so you can complete these problems. When you're ready, press play. Please check your answers. Extra practice and enrichment on the Pearson website. Topic 9, today's challenge, visual learning, quick check, and enrichment. Of course, you could also do the extra practice pages, which we were in school, we would call homework, but all your work is homework. Have a great day, boys and girls. I hope to see you at 10 o'clock.